How long do you think this place is going to last?
Your plan was to leave, Ulf. Your plan was to leave, feed yourself, and feed anyone, and feed me. That's not everyone. That's me and you. I mean, how long do we last? You get sick, you get shot, we die in a bed of plants.
No,
You didn't want. It was never about saving everyone. It was about saving yourself and me. And I don't care about you and me. I care about everybody.
yeah, but at least the two people will be able to survive and hide out.
Surviving's not living.
That's all we've got.
Kind of looks down. She goes, I know you mean well, but if you work with us, we can talk. And
That's
she
why
turns around and leaves.
I'm
Stop
working
making
now.
me do
Yeah,
romantical stuff.
that's why I'm working now. That's why I'm
Yeah.
So
doing
tempted
this.
to just play some like generic romantic music in the
Flips the
background.
hair.
It's me and Richard stare into each other's eyes.
Lovingly.
A lot of romance in this episode.
Listen, the last time we did something like that, you got really uncomfortable anyway.
Just me
And
playing
the
Rainbow
stream.
TV like a really pretty
oh my
engine.
god.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
aw. She kind of moves forward,
Mm,
almost like she's going to embrace you for a second, then shakes her head. She says, "Prove that you mean what you say." And she walks away out of the
Hand on
scene.
the cheek.
Still time to go, you
Oh,
know.
that was quite sweet, actually. I should have
Yeah.
done that. Yeah, she does put her hand on your face.
Okay.
And she does that thing where people
Little
kind of touch
tap.
foreheads.
Yeah.
It's,
Still
it's not.
time.
It's
See
not
when
enough.
she's doing that. When she's doing that, it's just still time to go,
And she
you know.
stabs you.
Yeah, in the back.
No, she goes, I'm not
Not
leaving.
again.
We have to save everyone. We need to look at the future of the Ark. Not me and your future. We don't have a future unless it involves everybody. There's going to be one generation of mutants. You know that. We need to solve these problems. Growing old in the zone. It's short, it's brutal, and it's painful. We need to bring something to this place.
Fair enough. We get this fixed, then we leave.
She kind of laughs. Goes, we'll see. And she walks away, then she turns and looks back, and then she walks away.
Turns, looks back.
Little wink.
No wink. Sneer of disgust. Lee will practice on his human reactions, okay? It's not something Lee does as a human,
Emotional
let
damage.
alone as an RPer, all right? But
I'm gonna shake it off. I'm gonna
Yeah, you
shake it
do.
off just for no reason other than I have the skill to
Shake
shake
it
it
off.
off. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, now, so use the doing that. Mary,
Motherfucker. I shook that off. I just wasted a really good roll.
See the roll?
Oh, shit.
no, that's actually a very good point, man. That's just when that people do Scottish accents online, and oh my god, they're bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't say.
This is why I don't try, because I've
Well,
just
I mean-
insult everyone.
Yeah, I've been
and
doing a Scottish accent all this time. It's really bad.
I was
You
gonna say,
make a valid point. Like when I'm doing the Irish accent, I'm not actually making fun of it. It's just like this is just me doing a dodgy accent because this is what I can do. I'm not a professional
That's what
voice
I was
actor.
saying. It's different. It's like that's my only point. Like, say if you were like, as in,
If I was making fun of Ireland and talking
it's
like that, then that's one thing. But if I'm just saying like this is what a character in the future sounds like, I mean he's a fucking monkey person. What does it matter? You know, like his accent would be weird. Also, they don't have the same accent because they live in the same place.
At
You know,
one
but
point,
they're-
the roles don't seem to update really quickly. So, say for future, we're probably best calling what the success and fails are.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got 4 successes and 2 fails on that.
Shake off. Wow. The fails don't matter because you got the
You're really
successes.
good at shaking.
Yeah.
So that was an impressive shake it off, mate. Like you take no emotional damage. If anything, you feel better about your relationship, and you can keep
Nice.
one of the successes for later on.
I certainly will.
To the end of this session. Oh, and everyone gets back the amount of mutation points to the amount of mutations they have. So anyone's got 2 gets 2 back, and it's got 1 gets 1 back. And that's what we forgot to do at the beginning of the session. God damn it, we'll come back to this in a second. However, before we do that, Miri, you have went off into a side room and you have found a menagerie of wonderful things to work with here. Like, oh my god, there is tools and there's welders.
Yeah, that's what I was
The
thinking. There's like
screw
a
tips are
musical
plenty.
number starts and the camera starts spinning round.
Oh, my head.
I'm just picturing like when Belle's in the library, but it's just like tools and random scrap bits. of
Oh,
metal.
yes.
There is hammers and mallets, all shapes and all sizes.
And
Yeah.
pieces
Anyway.
of string.
Look at this stuff.
Or
Isn't
I
it neat?
was going to say the little memory would fit better actually.
Right, so yeah,
Other
you walk
Disney
in.
characters are available.
Yeah, it was just a generic song I came up with off the top of my head there. I was nothing
Yeah.
based on nothing. Yeah.
It's
So,
fine.
so maybe yeah, there's many things you can make. Have you had a chance to look at what you could make for the team if you wanted to? Or were you
I
so
didn't
engaged in the
because I
scene
was
there?
I was just like watching what everyone else was doing.
Well, how it works
Uh,
is you can jury rig many things together. You can make
uh-huh.
weapons. If you want to make armor, you can do so. Now, armor does have an intrinsic weight to it. So
Right.
what I would say is if you want to give someone a piece of armor that gives protection against one hit, so basically let's say you got 2 strength out, you don't take 1. 2 is going to be a bit heavier, 3 would be heavier still. I'd say the only person that could probably wear heavy armor would be Ulf, and anyone with a strength of like, let's say 4 or above. Anyone with like strength 3 can wear the 2, and anyone with like strength 2 can only wear the stuff that gives you 1
Uh,
1 armor rating.
Can I like make something for like one thing for everyone?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I will let you do it in separate rules if you wish.
Okay.
I have 2 strength.
So I already know what I'm making for Ulf. It's going to be quite a chunky piece of chest armor.
Okay.
Uh,
What I'll say is that one of the gearheads comes in and offers to assist you in this, so you can have
Okay.
2 additional dice with it as
Okay.
well.
right.
Who can come in to help you? Let's see who I've got. Fix Pit has got. Oh God, I give them all such hilarious names. Right,
You're
which
so
one?
witty.
I'm so Dax comes in to help you.
Oh God.
Of course, of course. Thanks,
Is there also
my old friend.
Is there also a stalker called Jax?
There's there's an enforcer in here called Worf. Because I have no originality. Yeah, so Dax comes in. She's tall. She's got the kind of spots down the side because she's kind of lizardy. But yeah, you know her. And she kind of like, she just sort of puts her arm on your shoulder. Yeah, I'll give you a hand. Are you going to try and help your friends? Of course, let's do it.
Okay,
So the face mask comes down, welder goes on. Let's go.
Yep.
Jury
Right,
rig
let's.
roll plus 2 additional dice.
Okay.
And then we're going to do
so,
something ridiculous to Scott once this is finished. I can't
Okay.
wait.
Oh yeah, I cannot
Yay.
wait.
So I'll just roll that first. Ooh.
I vote that we should call this episode "The Fucking of Scott."
Right.
How, what are the other 2 dice though? How do I do that? Is it
Just roll 2d6. Don't worry about it.
2d6?
Just roll.
Okay.
Don't confuse the issue. That's fine.
Okay.
You got your 2 successes. Okay, so 1 success would have been enough. 2 basically means that you have made a very sturdy piece of armor. What happens with this? I'll discuss it with these off stream actually because it's technical and it's boring. Richard, you've effectively got some heavy armor. It's going to have a weight of 1. So you need to make sure, like, I'm not going to worry too much about encumbrance and stuff, guys, but just that it is heavy, and that's just so no one else can kind of use it. But
it's fine. I'm a pack mule.
I know you are. However, if you got hit, basically the first 3 bits of damage would be absorbed by the armor.
Right.
The armor
That's
is
cool.
not indestructible though. Right. So for if you take 3, then it drops to 2. And the next time you can take 2, then it would drop to 1. And then once it reaches 1, and once it's 0, the armor just falls off you. It just gets ripped apart.
About 5 hits.
Basically, yeah.
I'm assuming she can repair it though.
Mary can always repair the armor.
Or make it into a sledge, or
You can make some
What?
cutlery out of
Yes.
it, some pots and pans, all kinds of cool stuff.
How
yeah.
much did the armor weigh? Did you say?
Just put it down as 1, mate. Let's not like get bogged down too much in that kind of stuff now. We can sort that out if we're in early
Yeah,
another
let's
day.
not get
'Cause-
bogged down on who killed who. Okay.
Yeah. And who died when, whatever. Right, so you have made some quite impressive armor. Like, you didn't even take his measurements, but you're pretty sure this is going to fit him. It might dig in at a few places and be really irritating. And there's no way he can sit down when he's wearing it, but this stuff is badass.
I feel like I'm doing a full-on like Iron Man montage here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it.
God.
She strips down into a
Yes.
vest,
Yeah.
just in a cave somehow.
Yeah.
Wasn't even in a cave a minute ago.
She is now.
Where's that music
yeah.
coming from?
Like the back wall is actually not a wall, it's just into like a bit of a hill.
Just some
Yeah.
gearheads fixed like an MP3 player that's only got ACDC on it.
Welding just everything for no reason. So yeah, you've done that. So you've made 1 armor suit for Risha or Ulf. What would you like to make next?
I will make something for Flare. What should I make for
Oh.
you? Do you have any suggestions?
While you're doing that, I will.
Well, it's always my legs that's getting thingied, or my arms. So something to protect my arms or my legs. I don't know.
Like
armor.
bracers or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take braces.
yeah,
That'll be cool.
Let's
Okay,
see if that actually works.
There's like a thick leather hide there as well, so you can
We'll
like
attempt it.
reinforce it with it. So like almost like studded armor. It's set like kind of again just stuff that you've jewelry with like twine and just like studding things. Look pretty
Would
badass.
it be a set for the shins and the
Yeah, like imagine like shin
yeah.
guards, that kind of stuff. Yeah, makes sense.
shins and the lower arms?
Forearms.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please work. I want this to work because it sounds so
Yeah.
cool.
I'll roll this again. Is it the same as before?
Yeah, just do the same.
Okay. Oh no, this isn't working. Oh wow.
Push it.
Wow.
Push it.
Push it
Push it.
real
And
good.
Oh my goodness.
I should roll the other two before I push
Roll
it,
your
though.
2 other dice first, yes, because if
Yeah.
they get one success, then it doesn't matter. Okay, you have failed. What's your jury rig skill attached to?
Wit.
Is it wits?
Wits, yeah.
Okay, you can push this roll, but you need to take
Okay.
away 3 dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So roll me 7 dice.
Okay.
So just 7d6. But you are going to take some some wits damage here.
Please just roll
Oh.
1-6.
Right, hang on. Right, just 7d6.
Push it real good. Oh, do, 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 do.
Oh, I got
You
one.
got 1 success. Okay, and another hit. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your wits score, Mary?
5.
Okay, cool. Right, you get a success, so you do manage to do this. However, as you're doing it, you start to freak out because you're like, oh my god, what if this isn't enough? She keeps getting hurt all the time. What if like I miss it and they get an artery? And you start to really doubt yourself, and you can't. After you've finished it, sweat streaming off you, and you've made something that does look serviceable, but you know it's not the best thing you could have made. So Rachel, what I'll say is you've got some armor that can take 1 point of damage, and you got it for that. And you sit down and you kind of burst into tears. You think about losing your friends, and like maybe that you're not good enough for this. And Dax kind of comes over and she kind of
Christ, it sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, and she gives you a big hug from the back, and she says, "No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine." And she sits and she goes back and forward with you, and she's like, "Do you need to rest? Do you need to go to lie down for a while to recover, or do you want to keep going?" Now, I will say that now the future rolls are going to be -4 dice because you
Okay.
are freaking out that you're not good enough at doing this.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do? Do you want to have a sleep, or do you want to just keep going?
I'll keep going.
Yes! Right, so and now you're rolling. Your base level of dice was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You were getting 10, so now you're only getting 6. So just roll me 6d6. Now, before we do this, I'm going to read you some things that you could make because this is really fun.
Okay.
Right. So this would be for Scott. Scott, is there anything you would have asked for?
He's not there, remember?
Yeah, but just like
Neither was
this
I.
game, man, you could have asked for something.
My character's not really combat based, so.
Well, I'll read you some things you could have asked for. A scrap gun, 4 arrows, scrap armor, a shield, a rot suit,
Rot suit.
Colts. Rot suit. There you go.
Okay.
So rot suit. So this,
Right, okay.
I mean, you can always come back and do this. I just thought it'd be fun to do this once on stream. See, in future we'll maybe do this off screen. But I just thought, like, just to show people the mechanics of that, it'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's
How many
basically the
did you say
shopping
again?
episode, right?
Yeah.
Shopping episodes are the best.
I like shopping episodes, man. I love when you look at magic items and
Nothing
things. I think
wrong,
it's great.
yeah.
How many did you say again?
Your
6
magic
D6.
items you can make it.
Okay.
In D&D. While Mary's doing that, I'll read you the rest of the things you could get made. An explosive charge, a flaming torch, a lamp
I've
lit by
already decided
booze.
rot suit.
Oh,
Just
Right.
so you know.
that
Yeah.
worked. There was one success.
One success. You make a serviceable rot
How
suit.
that worked.
You could go into an area now with heavy rot and survive. I'm changing the rot rules for my stream because I think they're